Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra, Kohima. I am Kevin Naprauzu with the news. First, the headlines. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patten stresses on need to create platforms for youth to discover their talents and potential. Advisor Kikhilule Hyome says committee formed to look into grievances and proposal of RMSA. Advisor Tobihoto Ayemi flags off marathon under Seva Pakhwada campaign. Committee on Review of Reservation Policy issues 10-day ultimatum to Nagaland government, warns of total indefinite shutdown. Now the news in detail. Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland Y. Patten has stressed on the need to create different platforms for the youth to discover their talents and potential. Speaking at the 4th Nagaland Photography Festival 2025 in Dimapur last evening, Mr. Patten said photography can show the strength of traditions, beauty of landscapes and daily life of communities that words cannot express. He said showcasing the state's rich traditions, natural beauty and culture through the lens of photography not only promote tourism but also present our identity to the world. The Deputy Chief Minister acknowledged the Photography Club Dimapur for the effort and vision in creating such meaningful platform and added that it is not often that artists, photographers, musicians, entrepreneurs and promoters of tourism share the same stage. The inaugural program was followed by an arm wrestling super exhibition match featuring 6 national players from Nagaland to promote fitness, after which a music and entertainment session took place with Mokokoza as the showstopper.
Events and spaces for entrepreneurs and startups. The festival creates room for young people. Go! Here's an applause. Sir Boshong, yeah.
Advisor of School Education, Kikhilule Hyome, today said that a constitution committee was formed with representatives from School Education Department or Samagra, Finance Department, Justice and Law, All Nagaland School Teachers Association and with representatives of Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan RMSA 2016 batch to look into their grievances, and a proposal to the government was submitted. Briefing the media in Kohima, Mr. Hyome states that the state government understood the concerns of the teachers. However, he also highlighted that the issue was a sub judice and required careful study within the framework of service rules and financial implications. He also explained that RMSA teachers were recruited under a centrally sponsored scheme with 951 appointed in the 2016 batch alone, of which 367 were currently on protest. Acknowledging their contribution in the overall improvement of matriculation pass percentages in the state, the advisor said their demand for full regularization under the state government with scale pay contradicted the terms of their original appointment.
Because it's an open protest, so we have a lot of people who are also speaking without knowing the issue, so we just want to clarify it to the public also. And also this kind of protest attracts a lot of situations which are not coming from the teachers. So as you can see, over the past 10 days, a lot of interested individuals are coming, expressing their solidarity, which is good. But you can also see that a lot of media attention seekers are also coming and speaking. And it is not healthy for the public because many of these are neurotic by nature.
As part of the Seva Pakhwada campaign, Advisor for Tribal Affairs and Election, Tobihoto Ayemi, today flagged off the marathon under the theme Run for a Drug-Free Nagaland in Dimapur. The event was organized by the Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha, Nagaland. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Ayemi highlighted that while the BJP has been observing Seva Pakhwada for many years through activities such as cleanliness drives, tree plantation, health camps, blood donation camps, but this year 2025 Seva Pakhwada carries added meaning as it coincides with the Prime Minister's 75th birthday, and for the first time a marathon has been introduced as part of the program. The advisor urged the people to unite in spreading awareness across the state so that Nagas can come together and build a drug-free future. The marathon witnessed participation from over 3,500 people with ages ranging from as young as 8 to as old as 81. Wede Mero emerged as the winner and Taliyangar Ozagam secured the second position, while the third place went to Rinki Das. Special recognition was also given to the youngest boy and girl participants, as well as the oldest male and female participants, who were awarded certificates and medals.
There were about 4,500 registered participants, where physically about 3,500 participants participated in this marathon.
Oldest runner of today's marathon.
The Five Tribes Committee on Review of Reservation Policy, CORRP, has issued a 10-day ultimatum to the Nagaland government, warning of a total and indefinite shutdown starting October 1 if the government fails to constitute the promised commission. Addressing media persons today in Kohima, convener of the committee, Tesin Lo Semi, said that tribal leaders, student unions, youth bodies and women representatives participated in the meeting, where it was unanimously resolved to press the government to act without further delay. He stated that the committee will resort to indefinite agitation if their demand is not met. Member Secretary G.K. Jumomi informed that on June 12, the State Cabinet had agreed in principle to form the commission as an outcome of the June 3 meeting chaired by the Deputy Chief Minister. However, even after 100 days, the commission has not been set up. Mr. Jumomi said the ultimatum addressed to the Chief Minister expires on September 30, after which the committee will begin its third phase of agitation through an indefinite shutdown.
Delay hui jabra amikhan rukhibo na para hoise commission set up kuru kwato ek mahina bitor de kuru hoise oduri etia do 100 days jai ase etu kane amikhan ekta letter dibo aro etu 10 days bitor de jodi if government fail to set up the commission, then we will take up total shutdown, indefinite shutdown, with effect from 1st October.
A team of officials led by Deputy Commissioner of Kohima, B. Henok Buchan, conducted a joint inspection of National Highway 29 connecting Kohima and Phag districts yesterday. During the inspection, the Deputy Commissioner expressed strong displeasure and deep concern over the deteriorating condition of the road and criticized the contractor's lack of urgency in carrying out timely maintenance and repairs. Emphasizing the strategic importance of NH29 as a vital lifeline for the districts of Phag, Meluri, Zunheboto and Kipiri, linking them to the state capital Kohima, he instructed the NHIDCL and EPC contractor to initiate immediate road restoration and repair work. The inspection team visited multiple critical locations, including the sinking zones and the damaged bridge. The contractor was directed to implement appropriate safety measures to prevent further road degradation, ensure prompt clearance of landslide debris, and resurface the damaged pavement along NH29. The contractor assured the officials that safety measures at the sinking sites would be in place by October 3rd. Additionally, a proposal has been submitted to the implementing agency to include the restoration of the damaged bridge in the project scope. Let us now take a short break.
ये वाला दिखाना गया तेरा प्राइस मनी।
कुछ इन्वेस्टमेंट भी कर लेती।
आते समय कर लिया मोबाइल से।
कहाँ?
गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज में।
हाँ?
RBI रिटेल डायरेक्ट मोबाइल ऐप है ना, रिटेल डायरेक्ट स्कीम द्वारा इन्वेस्टमेंट यानी मैच्योरिटी पे गारंटीड रिटर्न्स,
नो ब्रोकरेज,
नो हिडन फीस।
मान गए। आपको नहीं, ऐप को।
RBI कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of development projects worth over 34,200 crore rupees in Bhavnagar, Gujarat under the Samudra Se Samriddhi initiative. Addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister underlined that India's future lies in becoming self-reliant, particularly in the maritime and shipping sectors. He noted that India, once a global leader in shipbuilding, had lost ground due to flawed policies and reliance on foreign vessels. The Prime Minister also urged citizens to support self-reliance in their daily lives.
Vision of Viksit Bharat. From green energy and solar power initiatives to new highways, LNG terminals, hospitals and super speciality facilities, these projects will ramp up infrastructure, empower farmers and improve healthcare. Speaking on the occasion, PM Modi highlighted that India's ports are the backbone of nation's rise as a global maritime powerhouse. Further, the PM said that for peace, stability and prosperity in the world, India should be self-reliant.
हमें ये बात हमेशा दोहरानी है, जितनी ज्यादा विदेशी निर्भरता उतनी ज्यादा देश की विफलता। विश्व में शांति, स्थिरता और समृद्धि के लिए दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी आबादी वाले देश को आत्मनिर्भर बनना ही होगा।
Mass social work was conducted in Phek Town today as part of Swachhata Hi Seva 2025, a cleanliness campaign under India's Swachh Bharat mission to achieve a clean and healthy environment. Staff of government officers and the public residing within Phek Town participated in the cleanliness drive. Offices and institutions, commercial areas, garbage vulnerable spots and water drains in Phek Town were cleaned up. Meanwhile, to mark the celebration of Swachhata Hi Seva 2025, a mass cleanliness drive was also conducted at Medziphema subdivision today. The key activities in the social work included cleaning waste sites, collecting and segregating waste, cleaning all respective office premises, towns, clearing of out debris and waste disposal. Medziphema Town Council, government departments and the general public actively participated in cleanliness drive. President Draupadi Murmu today performed the sacred Pindan and Shraddh rituals for her ancestors at the Vishnupad temple and Phalgu Akshayavat in the world-famous Pitru Paksha Mela in Gayaji. This marks the first time in Indian history that a sitting president has performed Pindan, a ritual believed to ensure salvation for the souls of departed forefathers. The president, whose ancestral village is Uparabeda in Odisha's Mayurganj region, offered the rituals under the guidance of Rajesh Lal Katariar, the keeper of ancestral records for families of Uparabeda. Security in Gayaji was heightened for the occasion, with heavy police deployment, strict traffic control and constant surveillance along the president's route. And now let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
To end the news, here is a recap of the main points. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patten stresses on need to create platforms for youth to discover their talents and potential. Advisor Kekri Hyome says, committee formed to look into grievances and proposal of RMSE. Advisor Tobihoto Ayami flags off marathon under Seva Pakwada campaign. Committee on Review of Reservation Policy issues 10-day ultimatum to Nagaland government, warns of total indefinite shutdown. With this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Have a good night.
Mourns death of the beloved music icon Zubin